Joining us this morning is my old buddy Glenda Lowe. How you doing, Glenda?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good. For the lady that's not listening to us on the radio, I'm going to recite this anyway. Today's hours at the compost site are 1 o'clock until 5 in the afternoon. Tomorrow 8 a.m. until 12 noon. Thursday 1 p.m. until 5. Friday they're closed. On Saturdays 8 a.m. until 2. And Sunday they are closed as well. We close for all major holidays. That means next Monday on Labor Day they'll be closed. So there you go. Okay, Glenda, you informed me yesterday, and I had heard a little bit about this, but I didn't know much about it. The 60-mile yard sale.
Yes. But before I tell you about that, can I tell you a couple of other things?
Okay.
First of all, I brought you something.
Oh.
And it's from Bob.
Oh, no. Oh, right.
It's from Bob. And it's a nesting ball. And this is, well, that isn't his fleece. That's Rocky's fleece. But the light fawn, that's Bob.
Really?
And what you do, you hang this in your tree.
Yeah.
And then when the birds get ready to make their nests, they come and pick the
Do they really?
fleece. Yes, I sell these in the gift shop.
Thank you.
So Bob told me to bring that to you.
Well, thank you. Tell Bob I said thank you there. So you hang that outside?
Yes.
Even what if it
or on
rains?
your patio. It's okay. It's just hair. Just remember, it's just alpaca hair.
Okay. So the birds will use that?
Yes, they do.
Because I had a nice little nest in my bird house that I never saw the babies. I never heard the babies or anything, but the mother kept going in and out of there, and you could see there was a nest in there, but it was all twigs and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether I should clean that out for next year or not, or if they clean it out, or what they reuse it. I don't know.
I don't know either. That's kind of a Mother Nature thing, and I let that take care of
Let
itself.
it take care of itself.
Yes.
Yeah.
But those nesting balls, those are
Thank
kind of
you.
fun.
Yeah,
Those are kind of fun
I'll hang that up
things.
today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fun. And then the next thing I wanted to mention, you know, the Monroe Sirens, we're getting ready for our hoagie sales again.
Is that coming up again?
That's coming up. I started making my calls this morning, and when I get home today, I'll wrap up my calling. The sale isn't until next Friday, but you know, we have September 5th, but we have to get all of our, we have to know how much to order. So I always have to call.
That's the first I've heard of it. So
Oh, well,
I don't get
good,
anything on
good.
it.
Okay.
So in other words, they should be making their reservation. I mean,
Their calls, yes. And each one of us on the Sirens, we have a list of people we call. So I've started my calling. But if anybody out there does not receive a phone call and wants a hoagie, give me a call. I'll put you on my list.
Why don't you, you know, when you get back today, send me an email here so I can announce it.
Sure
Is
thing.
that okay?
Absolutely.
And then I can announce it the rest of the week and beginning of next week anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good, good.
Now that's, I know you guys sell like 800 of them. Then.
Well, you know what? 800 is kind of like the low count.
No kidding.
Yeah, usually, if we hit any more, if it's like 900, that's like not a whole bunch.
Really?
We're getting now to where 1100 is more our normal.
You got to be feeding most of Monroe Township.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
So we're doing pretty good there. And then, of course, D-Day. I want to mention something about D-Day. You know, of course, half the town was down there working. But, you know, we were back down there Sunday because we, you know, it was cleanup time. And what Terry and I do every year on Sunday is we go back down there and we haul all that hay out.
Oh.
Okay, now we can only take the bales that are still intact.
Right.
If they've had to bust them open, we can't take those. So we haul all that out. But this year,
But you can put it to good use, right?
well, some of it we have to burn.
Oh, do you?
You know, because there's so much rain.
Yeah.
So it depends on the condition of it
Okay.
as to what we can do with it. Yeah.
Do alpacas eat hay?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
But we wouldn't give them that hay.
No.
It's been abused, let me put it that way, and rained on, and
Yeah.
I mean, we're just a little fussy about what we
Okay.
give them.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. But if they were starving, yeah, they'd eat it.
Yeah. Now, you also have a big thing going on today.
Yes, that's
Are you-
why
are you-
I'm in my Rotary shirt.
Are you going to
I
participate?
didn't comb my hair very much.
You don't have to.
And yeah, I'm gonna have the ice water bucket. I even had to bring my own bucket.
No.
Yes, it's out in the car.
Well, make sure Pate does it because she runs away from people with that thing. She doesn't like to do that. Today is the Ice Bucket Challenge for ALS, is that?
Yes, that's correct.
And the Rotary Club has been challenged by Corey Marcy
Campbell.
to do the challenge, and I guess Kathy and the Rotary Club are going to do it today outside of Brown Memorial, well, University Hospital, so
Yes.
outside of there.
Now, our meetings, our Rotary meetings, are on Tuesdays from 12 to 1 at the hospital. We meet in the William Brown room. That's really
Right, right.
But today, we're still having a meeting, but I guess we're going to have like a real short meeting, and we're all going outside, and
I hope this is
Cindy
recorded.
Prather is supposed to be there to
Oh,
tape
good,
it.
good.
Yes. So I don't know how many of us are participating. I know there's some of them that won't, but they're going to have to pay a stiff fine if they don't participate.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Well, we all have to pay to drench ourselves, but then the ones that don't
well, there's
participate,
got to be some that have to go to work right afterwards, so they probably won't participate, right?
Well, some of them are. Well,
Really?
like I have a whole, well, of course I'll just go home. Well, I do have to run to the store, so anybody that sees me in the store. But I did bring a change of clothes, so if I have to go change my clothes. but my hair, well, I'll look a little different.
So that'll take place probably around 12:30.
I'm guessing. So if anybody would like to come down and watch a bunch of Rotarians
Do the ice bucket.
do the ice bucket, come on down.
Okay,
We'll have fun.
okay,
We're
great.
going to have fun with it. And Terry and I went to the USO dance.
Oh, you did?
Yes, we did. We always go to the USO dance.
How would you have the energy? Everybody told me they were tired by
Oh,
that time.
well, yeah. We didn't stay. We pooped out at about 10.
Did
We
you
went
really?
home. Yeah. But we sat with this couple from Pittsburgh, and they could not get over the courtesy that they were given while they were here for the
Great.
whole D-Day event
Great.
and everything. Yeah.
Now, you're a member of the tourism board, are you?
Yes.
not? That's one of the things I've heard more compliments about, that people felt welcomed here. And I think that was important to convey to
Yeah,
folks out
very.
there.
After they told me that, then I shared with them that I was on the tourism board, and I says, that's the kind of things that we like to hear.
Absolutely.
Not just because we belong to the community, but also part of the tourism board. We like to hear those positive
Sure,
things.
sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's a good
Yeah.
thing. Are you coming in Friday? I believe the tourism board is giving you
No, I'm not coming in. Connie Naylor and Linda Thompson, I believe, are coming in.
That is the day we're going to be drawing for the Indians tickets. Which
And the
I
basket, I
think,
think,
the
too.
band, but maybe it's the basket.
The
too.
basket.
I have Indians tickets on the calendar, but yeah, big giveaway around 9:30 in the morning that day. So,
I believe so, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Rick and Connie helped us stack hay Sunday afternoon at the park. And so then they all came out, and Bud and Sheila Booker from our church, they helped us stack hay. So it was nice we had help this year.
Did a lot of people turn out to help clean up?
Oh, lots of people.
Did they? Great.
Yes, I was surprised. And of course there was Lori.
She was still down
She
there?
was still down there, yeah. She was back down there on Sunday.
That's Lori. She would want to button it up and put an end to everything the right way.
Yeah, yeah.
That's great. That's great. Was the place a mess? I didn't see it afterwards. Was it a mess?
It was not a mess from the people. It was a mess because of all of the rain. So I don't know what the park or the city, or I don't know who is responsible, but there's some pretty good sized ruts in the park. Not all over,
Right.
just in certain spots, and they're pretty good sized ruts, not just like little
I got a report
swales.
on Friday from a person that was down there and said, "Oh my, it's really muddy." And I think that was before they got the
extra.
the extras down there.
Yes.
You know, so
Because they originally had 50 bales. Well, then we had the big storm. So then they got another 125 bales.
no kidding.
And so they had to bust a lot of them open and put them, because it was really rutting it up pretty bad.
So you had to rake all that up then?
No. Fortunately, because we told Lori that we have no way to take that. You know, we don't have, you know, we could only take the bales that we could stack.
Right.
So apparently, the guys that I've never seen it work, but they have a piece of equipment that they clean the beach with. Well, they could rake up the hay with that
Oh.
equipment, and then they were going to take it down on the beach and I guess burn it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That would make sense.
Yeah.
To do that.
So I guess that's what was happening with all the busted bales. But as far
what about papers and stuff? You know.
oh, there was people there picking that up.
Really?
Yeah, no, there was not a problem with papers. Now, maybe immediately after the event there was, but Sunday afternoon when we were there, no, they had people, well, like we were doing, picking up the hay. They had people there picking up trash. They had people still tearing down tents. They had people doing different things. And then a whole group from our church at New Leaf. I know they were down there doing whatever their assigned job was. So I have a feeling that by the time everybody was done with their assigned duties, it was pretty nice, except for the ruts.
The ruts.
You know, and that is going to be a problem.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, Pat. Good morning.
Hi.
I just want to tell you that the park is just completely back to the way it was yesterday.
Really?
Good.
Yes, actually the day before it was almost done.
Great.
Good.
I go by there every day, and I'll tell you, the city workers, whoever goes down there, they fix that park up. And even after the people left, like she said, it was just trampled, you know. But it just looks like it was before the whole event happened.
Super. That's great.
Yes, it was just remarkable. Even the beach is all cleaned up. So
Wow.
Good.
Wow.
our city, we got to give our city credit.
Very good. Glad to hear that, Michelle.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
That's all. Okay, have a good day.
You too, hon. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. There you go. She lives
Yeah.
down there by the lake, so she
Yeah,
knows.
well, good.
You know.
I just know that when we left at about 4, something like that, it was getting in pretty good shape. You know.
On Sunday.
Yes. On Sunday afternoon. Yeah.
All right, coming up, this is a real reason Belinda's here, because she's got something coming up big time this weekend. Are you going to participate?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yes, we are. And this is the second annual, and it is the 60-mile yard sale. And it's put on by a group called Tour Route 7. And the whole brainchild behind this whole Tour Route 7 group and the 60-mile yard sale is a fellow by the name of Don Sutton in Kinsman.
Okay.
If anybody has ever been to Kinsman in the square, that big Market Square is the name of the store. The big Market Square
Yes.
store that's piled with everything. If you've ever been in
Have
there.
we had him on the show? He sounds
Yes,
I thought so.
yes.
Because I was familiar with this. Don Sutton sounded familiar to me.
Yes, well, he is the one that started the whole thing. His store, he gets a lot of tourists in Kinsman. And the tourists would always say, what else is there to do around here? And they would ask him this year after year after year. So then that's when he finally thought, I need to put something to connect Kinsman to Conneaut. That was his first idea, and he was calling it Cruise 7, connecting Kinsman to Conneaut. Well, a lot of people misunderstood that as like a cruise in, you know,
right.
that we have. So he quickly realized he had to get rid of Cruise and put in a different name. So he put in Tour Route 7 from Kinsman to Conneaut. Well, then towns south of Kinsman says we want to be part of it too. So then he had to drop the Kinsman. So now it's just tour Route 7.
And it goes all the way to almost Hubbard, right?
It goes, yes, right now it goes to right about Hubbard. As more businesses are coming on board, well, then it will continue.
Did you
on.
participate last year?
Not in the yard sale.
No. And I want to get into that. What about safety? Now, you were talking Route 7.
Yes.
Do they have to park along Route 7?
No, it's what it is. It's any mom and pop type of business, or in this case, in the yard sale case, it can be a private individual as well. But it's along Route 7. So it's not like right on Route 7.
Right.
Like us, we live on Root Road. We're 1 mile down. So if people come to our place, they'll turn on Root Road, and then and we're going to have ours.
So you're not going to be on 7. You're
No.
going to be at your
Yes,
farm.
but it's the participants are along Route 7.
So there are going to be signs to direct them to you?
Yes, we're doing it. The Monroe Fire Hall is doing it. The Little Methodist Church is doing it.
Oh.
And a couple of other residents that live right along 7, they're participating as well.
Okay.
And
This is phenomenal, because you're talking a long ways
yes.
that you could spend your whole day driving down there. Are there times or anything?
Well, what it is, if anybody wants to know who all is participating, they can go to tourroute7.com. And Don is putting on the website everybody that is participating.
Okay.
So that way, let's say you've driven to Andover, well, maybe you don't want to go any further. You want to hit just the ones between here and Andover.
Right.
You know. So, but he won't have it finalized until tomorrow. So don't go on there today. It may not be done.
Like, what are you guys going to sell?
Oh, I have a bunch of stuff that I never use, but I get them as gifts, and I've had them for years because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings and get rid of them. Like I have a bread making machine. I don't do that.
Right.
If I'm going to bake bread, I don't do it with the machine. I just make it. And then one year Terry got me this pasta maker thing, and because I make my own noodles, but I used it twice, and
a lot of us do that.
So that's going. And so I just have a lot of little household knick-knacky things, and
Are you going to be on by your road, or are you going to be where your sale's going to be, or are you going to be back?
Oh, it's going to be right out at the farm, and what we're doing, because we never know what kind of weather we're going to have here. So we're actually, we're setting up in our hay barn.
Okay.
So they won't have a problem with the weather.
Okay.
Because we'll be in the hay barn, but we'll have signs. Protected. And of course, then we have our, Ramblin' Rose alpaca signs, the big road signs. So
I would imagine, if you're talking 60 miles of a yard sale, there's going to be all kinds of items that I'm sure, this could be very, very, there's a lot of people that love yard sales.
Yes. Now also, when I say it's from Friday to Monday, not everybody is participating. Like the Sirens, I know, are only participating on Friday and Saturday. And the Methodist Church in Monroe Township, they are participating, I believe, only Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
But
you guys are going all three?
We're home, so we're just going to do it.
Yeah.
Now, if we happen to end up selling out, well, then I'll take the signs down, But right now, we are going to be advertised on the website all 4 days.
All 4 days.
So
it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. And Monday is Labor Day.
Yes, and I can't even remember what hours I told Don to put on there right now. I don't remember, but we'll go to early service on Sunday, and so that way we'll be home fairly early on, on Sunday, and then that's what we'll do.
The other days, do you feel like 9 o'clock, or is that too early?
Oh, no, not for garage, not people that like yard sales.
Oh, that sometimes they're ready to go at 8 o'clock.
In fact, we pretty much have everything all set up in the hay barn already.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but I got a bunch of things out of the basement and got rid of some clothes that I haven't been able to get into for a long time that I kept thinking, oh, I'm going to lose weight and I can wear this again. Oh, that hasn't happened.
That tends to happen.
So I decided, okay, oh, and then like a very good electric skillet, because Terry even commented, he says, oh, you're getting rid of the electric skillet? I said, I haven't used, we've lived here 10 years now and I haven't used it in 10 years. I hope it still works.
They tell you, if you don't use it, lose it, because
that's right.
I had a ton of stuff in my basement before we moved out of Lake Road, and Michelle, before I even knew it, told a guy, come in and take it, get it out of here. He doesn't look at it, he doesn't see it, he doesn't use it. I haven't missed it.
Yeah.
I'm pack rat. I keep everything.
Yeah. Well, I used to be that way. But when we still lived in California, we had a very large home. So I could really find a place.
You can't do it now.
Oh, no. If anybody wants to call me, 594-1900, to either order hoagies or to ask about the 60-mile yard sale, feel free to do so. But we have the little...
Let me take this call real quick.
Sure.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hello, it's Sharpie.
Hey, Sharpie.
Where is Kinsman?
Kinsman.
Pierpont?
Kinsman.
Kinsman. I don't know where Kinsman is.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't either.
It is south of Williamsfield.
South of Williamsfield, Sharpie.
Oh, well, I thought it was around Pierpont area.
No, it's further
keep going.
south.
Yeah.
Oh, down by Wayne County or Wayne? Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to know because I love yard sales and flea market. I got a lot of fleas.
Yeah. All right,
Okay,
Sharpie.
thank you very much.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye. Okay.
Yeah, but our little free library, we finally got our little free library up and running, and I'm surprised at the people that have already come out.
No, where's that? That is out at your barn or your farm?
It's attached to the side of the gift shop.
Oh.
Yes, and it's called Little Free Library.
I don't think I was aware of that.
And yeah, we are chartered. I'm an actual
librarian.
See, Kathy Pape has nothing on me.
I guess not.
But the library did give me a lot of books to put in there, yes.
Okay, good.
And the concept is take a book, bring a book. But it's not, so like if you're a vacationer and you come to my farm, you take a book from me. And then when you go home, maybe you live in Oklahoma, you go home and you put one in there for a little free library. It doesn't mean you have to come back to mine to return it.
I gotcha.
And then the barn quilt, that was my other thing.
Yeah,
that has...
about 30 seconds.
Okay, the barn quilt has been drawing visitors as well.
Yeah, I knew it, that was out there.
Yeah, the art students did it.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
yeah,
super.
they did a fantastic job.
I don't know how you keep your calendar together because you are so busy. It's amazing.
Well, now that I'm not president of Rotary anymore, I
Yeah,
have a
that's
lot
true.
more time. Yes,
That's true.
yes.
Well, Glenn, always a pleasure to see you, and thanks for coming on. One of these days, I got to go out and see Bob.
Oh, yes.
I got to visit Bob.